Music, maestro, please. Touch
You're
base.
cute, bitch!
Forged out of the past and into the present, into the dream of the future.
Always happy to come back for my Saturday morning cartoons. Oh, good. $97. Thank you. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Sarcasm's in the eye of the beholder? I don't have eyes. You sure that you're ready for this? Do you need a little nappy? You little narcissist.
I am literally the most adorable ever.
Music,
Miss 1-1 for comfort, Lenny 11 rave.
Hi. How we doing, everybody? Welcome to the day 2. Hello, Knight. Hello, Zori, Kitty, Rick. How you been? Rita. How you doing, little lady? I'm doing good. My first try. Have you seen? Of course. Hi, Fries. Hi, Levy. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Levi, I keep getting it wrong. I don't know why. I always do that. I'm so sorry, Levi. I keep looking at it. It's like, oh, Levy. No. Oh, hell yeah. What's a hike, Wendy? So, why did I lean back so much? I was yawning. I am tired. Also trying to use my hands. How you doing, everybody? I hope you're all having a marvelous day.
Alright.
Same problem. Great. You might notice there's something new in my background. Hi, Eddie. How you doing, buds? Hey, Kaboom. Was that recent? Yeah, literally this morning. I can make it bigger. How you doing, Mego? Look at this. Yeah, it's a Bittles trophy. Hi, did you? But like, it looks great, right? Yumi-chan, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the gang. You came in just to see my little trophy. What's a fly's favorite music app?
That's awesome.
WhatsApp? I don't know. Did you change your hair? Is that the new design? No, this is not the new design. This is just Looney's take on my hair. Yeah, Looney did an amazing job. I like having it just back here as a little spinning trophy. It's good, right? Now I just have another little animated thing over there. I want to fill up my entire counter. Oh. What achievement did we achieve to get this? 3 years of me. My hand's not working. But yes, we have the Bittles trophy. It's so good, right? I am so excited for today. It is day 2 of the 3-year celebration, and we've got more guests. We're gonna do a
Did you change
return.
your hair? Is that the new design?
No. I appreciate you trying to notice my hair, though. We're gonna go back to, I think, the very first game I ever streamed. Okay. Which version of Bittles is this, by the way? If it's not the first, what does the first one look like? I can show the first me again. Let me see real quick. How am I gonna do this? Give me 1 second. Because it's a weird way I have to do this. And I don't want display capture. Window. Yeah, let me bring this up. It's not gonna look good because I'm doing stuff stupidly. Cat Looney didn't go through. Had that issue with Padronius the other night too. I didn't see you even try. So I don't know what to tell you.
Which version of Bittles is this BTW? If it's not the first, what does the first one look like?
Hey, is this gonna work? Slash shout out? Yeah, it's supposed to be. There we go. So the mouth isn't working because of the way I have my stuff set up. But this is the original Bittles. Crazy, right? I can't believe my hands used to be so tiny. It's so weird to see this again. Look how tiny the hands are. It's creepy. But yeah, this is what I used to look like. Yeah, the elbows are weird. This was before my model maker knew how to make rubber hose arms. So I just got these right angle elbows.
Since we're on the topic of your models, and even Throwback Thursday is past even though it'll be back, but can we go through your evolution, through your models?
I mean, this is it. This is my first model, and then, well, it doesn't show up here because the way I have things up. My current model is my second one. You've seen them all. That's all my models. I don't got anything else. It's 1 and 2. Yeah, not a whole lot of iterations for me. Which is fine. Throwing punches with your eye, right? I got these little punchy hands. My hands were so tiny, I could just like put them in my face. I can't do it right now because my mic's in my way, but yeah. Hi, Skelly. How you doing, buds? Forgot how much modify I could do with the fucking everything.
Also, seeing you have elbows is weird.
The third one will come out now, right? No, that's not ready. That is not even close to ready. Oh, but yeah, we're gonna go back to normal. And I don't need this no more. Past, yeah, it's a past version. It looks great, right? Oh, I've been pressing buttons. No, well. It does, it looks great, right? And now I've got this one, I've got my wonderful bendy arms. It's great. Hi, Red, how you doing, buds? Hi, Bianca, how you doing, sweetheart? Well, she does, but now she's sitting in a corner. Never mind, she's on her chair. Hi, sweetie. Yeah, no, the updated model, ideally my final model, is going to be done. I can just say it.
Angry eyes were adorable.
It's going to be made by the wonderful Joburg. Some of you have seen them in chat recently. It's going to be great. They are an amazing model artist. I'm looking forward to it because I hope that this will be my last model. That I won't have to update anymore. And I can just be happy with my model, I can be my best self, and we can just move forward, being amazing. Oh, you're like a little puppy.
Will it be like this one, but with bigger hair?
No. No, the hair will be slightly different, but a lot of the changes are going to be like, I'm going to be putting piercings in, because I'm proud of my piercings. I've got 10 piercings. I love them. We're going to have a different dress, different outfit, longer arms. It's going to be fun to see. It's going to be very fun to see. Why piercings? I like piercings. It's my model. I can do with it what I want. Hi, Ann and Fuzz. Yeah, the gray streak. The gray streak might be a thing. Also, before I forget, we get too far. I have reactivated the giveaway. No, I have not. Mix it up. Why no working? Why no working? Mix it up. Give me a second. Where are the piercings? They're gonna be on my ears.
He's got a huge bar that goes through both butt cheeks.
I hate that. Why can't I close Mix It Up? Task Manager. Listen, I'm a freak. I'm not that freaky. Missed that part of yesterday's stream. No worries, I'm actually trying to get it to work again. Because for some reason, Mix It Up won't close. And I can't start the raffle until I close it. Which is a problem. Oh, did I finally do it? Okay, thank God. Okay. I should be able to open this up again and start the raffle. You'll get instructions on how to join the raffle as soon as I activate it. Mix It Up has been messing up for me all day.
How does one join the raffle? I missed that part of yesterday's stream.
What? Backup file failed to generate. Uh-oh. Hope that doesn't fuck up anything. Hi Ghost, how you doing, buds? I hope you're having a great day. Giveaway. Alright. There we go. There we go. Thank you, B. Mess around and Fallout 4? Oh, hell yeah. Such a great game. As long as you don't break it. I will say, you get one entry. So if you entered yesterday, please don't re-enter. I will be going through and deleting any double entries. So if you forgot, don't worry. But if you remember, please don't. But yeah, feel free to join it.
I'm already into the raffle yesterday.
Nope, no worries, no worries. I know it's hard to remember yesterday. I'm one of those people too. But yeah, it's okay. Everything's fine. I'm feeling good. Yesterday was so emotional. Because, God, you guys are so nice to me. 3 years of doing this. And I can't believe we've been doing it this long. Oh, it's redoing all of those, huh? Cool. There we go. There's Looney. Hey, wait a minute. Listen. It happens. I'm talking with a maker. There's stuff I need to figure out. Hey, feel free to send me messages, sweetie. I know, you know, I'm always willing to help you out. I'm always willing to help you out. Because I'm doing the stuff too. I'm going to be working on stream stuff after stream today because, you know, I'm that kind of workaholic. And I need to do that.
I remember it like it were yesterday. Hey, wait a minute.
I'm not going to get rid of stream elements. It's just been useless. Yeah, yesterday was so much fun. And I can't believe I've been doing this for so long. Because it really doesn't feel that long. Like, looking back on everything yesterday, it made me realize just how much I've done in 3 years. And it's kind of ridiculous. Like, 3 years. Facts you might want? Fair enough. Just, again, send me messages, sweetie. Good song. Like, it's just ridiculous how much I've done. Exactly. Awesome. Hi, Maria. How you doing? See how much you climb higher with every new stream? Right?
I'd want, and I don't know anything I'd actually want.
Like, yesterday, we passed 2,600 followers. 2,600. Do you know how incredible that is? And I'm hoping next month we'll pass 2,700. Hell, if it's a really good month, maybe we'll finally make it to 3,000. Who knows? But the fact I've gotten this far is really impressive. Hoping more to come. I hope so too, Maria. This has been a really good year. We're only like halfway done. Like, it's so weird to think about. This year's only half done, but it finally feels like I'm gaining traction. Like, I'm getting seen, I'm getting recognized, I'm getting respected by my peers, and it feels nice. I'm gaining traction.
Holy shit, it's the song.
I'm gaining followers. And it's such a nice feeling to be growing. Because I was worried for a while, the beginning of this year, that we were completely stagnated. Because my growth had kind of stopped. But it's okay. Because I don't know what happened. Hi, Citrus. I don't know what happened, but I'm getting seen. And that means the world to me. Because it's finally feeling like all my hard work is really paying off. And that's a really good feeling. It's a really nice feeling. So, again, thank you all for the support these last 3 years. Because I hope I can make it to 10. Yeah, like, the first few months of this year were kind of bad for a lot of streamers. Which I get it. The hard work, I appreciate that. I gotta find a better filter. Because it was hard for a lot of people. I bet. Because, I don't know, it was a new year, people were saving money, people were not making money. It's, people had their own stuff to do. So it was hard for a lot of streamers. And I saw a lot of people who quit because of the beginning of this year. But I don't blame them. The numbers were not there for them. They needed those numbers. But some of us stuck through it. And it feels like we're getting rewarded for it. And I appreciate it. It's met you, but I feel I have gotten a bit older. I get that a lot.
Chippy, choppa, choppa, doopy, doopy, dappa, dappa.
I get that a lot. A lot of people say they feel like they mature when they're around me. And it's so funny because so many of you think I'm in my 20s. It's like, I'm in my 30s. What do you mean I'm making you feel more mature? I feel like part of it is I don't talk down to my audience. You guys are not idiots. You guys are not stupid. I'm never gonna treat you like you're stupid unless you guys are doing something stupid. But I don't talk down to you, and I never will. I don't want to. I don't need to. I feel like we have a very good mutual respect, and I could not ask for a better audience. And it's great. I'm very lucky to have all of you, really.
Wasn't expecting it either.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm very mushy today. Chances are, if things go really good, I'm gonna cry. Good cry, but I'm gonna cry. Don't when their audience are usually younger than them? Yeah. Hey, I don't believe in talking down to the audience. I say it a lot, I say it often. There's no show without an audience. If I was on a stage talking to nobody, that's not a show. That's insanity. That's not anything. Without an audience, you're not an entertainer. I'm not gonna sit here and berate you or insult you or anything like that unless, again, you do something actually stupid. Praise stream, I'll follow you till the very end. I appreciate that, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Rubber duck engineering. You have to talk to something. I'm just very lucky that I have a wonderfully active audience. Cause, not to toot my own horn, but I see some people who are many, many times my size who do not have as active a chat as you guys. Who are not as dedicated as you guys. Like, I know some people who are like 8,000 followers, and they don't have the numbers I do. Yeah, Citrus, that would be very stupid. Like, I'm very lucky to have you guys, and I hope I entertain you. I know I do, actually. I'm taking that back. I know I entertain you. Because you guys keep coming back. And that's what I love. I can recognize so many of your guys' names.
Would putting my hand on a hot element, cussing, then doing it again count as stupid?
You guys keep coming back, and that shows that you guys like me. And I appreciate as well that you guys don't make fun of me. A lot of times I see people getting insulted or bullied by their chat. You guys don't really do that. And I really appreciate that. Because, I don't know. It's nice to not feel like I'm stupid. You make us smile, laugh, even cry, but that's why we love you. Now listen, if you leave my stream with your face hurting from laughter, I did my job. Hi, Cyanide. Let me just check my first guest. Listen.
Saw
McDonald's. And
zero
I appreciate you guys
CK1,
throwing
saw
things
zero
at me.
CK,
It's
saw
fun.
Zero CK1.
That. Maria! Thank you so much for the subs! You've started a hype train all by yourself. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Maria, you're a sweetheart. And thank you all. My first guest does not seem to be paying attention. I think I might have to contact my backup guest. Who won? Who won what? Guest. Yeah, guest. Hi, Captain Dumb Person. I think you do a great job. No worries. No, never have to apologize. Give me 1 second. I have to contact my second guest. Because my first guest is not responding to messages. So, we'll see if the second guest is paying attention. Listen, a little bit of Dane Bramage never hurt nobody. It's okay. Alright, our first guest today. You got a special guest? Yeah, they're not paying attention to their messages though. So, We're bringing in the second guest first. Hello, Gwendolyn.
Hello.
How you doing, sweetie? Let me turn you up.
Lord.
Yeah.
What oh my god, H.I.
Hi.
How you doing, sweetie?
Good. I'm awake.
Thank God for that.
Yeah. Your first guest is
Yeah, Gwen, my wonderful
Let's
wife.
see. Hi, I'm a wife.
It's true.
You may know me because I'm here a lot, but I'm here
She's-
again.
She's like on my show
Yay.
constantly.
Yeah.
It's okay though, it's funny.
It's funny.
It's
You
funny.
literally were like, hey, this morning you're like, hey, you want to come on my show? You're like the reason I'm doing this. Like, oh, okay, I guess I'll be there.
Right? It's great.
So
I have my
Yeah.
wonderful partner. They only appear when you do late night art? A lot of times, yes. Gwen,
hi.
tell us about yourself.
Oh, about me?
Yes, you.
Hi. I'm
I'm the only one that says foul language around
Gwen,
here,
also
too.
known as Lin Lin. What do I do? I stream sometimes for a
Uh-huh.
long time. How long has it been?
Hi, Zozo.
2013. So 12 years. That's crazy.
12 years of streaming, editing, content
Jesus.
creation. God damn.
Yeah,
That's, what, nearly half your life?
really close.
Ugh.
I am 27 years old, so just a little bit tipped in the favor of not my whole life, but
Yeah, sorry if
a
I made
lot
you
of it.
self-conscious.
no, you're fine. It's weird to think about.
Yeah, also, Gwen, your dogs are going nuts.
My dogs are going nuts.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta put some
second.
shoes on.
What?
Your dogs.
Stop yelling. Hi there.
Time for 3 to 1.
Hey, Rita, can you shout out Gwen for me, please?
Hi. What? Could I just like? Oh
You
no,
can-
I already typed in your chat, so I can't do the thing.
Yeah. Listen. So, I brought Gwen on because last night I had a revelation. You guys owe everything that I do to Gwen.
I like that wording.
It's true.
Yeah. You're welcome, everyone.
For anyone who doesn't know, because this was very early on, like 4 years ago, I was Gwen's sidekick on her streams.
Mm-hmm.
I was her Sunday friend. And I was always on her streams. This was before I was streaming. So just an entire year of being Gwen's helper on Sundays.
Lady be 3-1 excited.
And
Yep.
I think it was even you, Gwen, that convinced me. It's like, hey, you've got potential. You should do your own show.
I think you like floated the idea around a little bit, but you're very self-conscious about it, and I
Mhm.
kept like, you do great. This would be good for you. Because you'd always just done like co-commentator stuff on like other people's things.
Yeah, I've been a sidekick for a while.
Yeah, and I was like, you are more than capable. And yeah, eventually you listened, and now we're here.
Yeah, here we are, 3 years later, nearly at 3,000 followers. And
Good job.
none of it would have been possible without you, Gwen.
That's a feeling.
Yeah, my
Good.
success is just as much your success.
Oh.
Like, Gwen, you do so much for me.
23 to par.
You've done editing, like, I'm gonna quickly swap between them. Gwen made my scene transition. She made the bomb thing. Like, do you know how incredible that is?
Also did the channel trailer.
Yep. With the Mario music that people keep giving to me.
This should be in. You should use this.
You should use this Mario boss music. Gwen's the bomb she is. I love her. She's my little sweetheart.
It's okay, Rita, but I'm gonna keep making fun of you because it's fun.
I think you should. Oh, my hand tracker's dirty. No wonder my hand tracking's garbage. But like, I couldn't do all of this without you. I know you just took a drink, but it sounded like you took a hit of a vape or something. Right? Am I right, chat? It sounded like you took the fattest drag of a vape. She does kind of look like a cartoon explosion, right? That's why I love her.
Man.
Also, thank you, Kitty. Bittles, can I bully your girlfriend? Wife.
Hello.
Yeah. Gwen's done editing for me. She's made stuff for me. She's helped me figure out audio stuff. A lot of which I've completely moved past. She helped me set up OBS. I've helped her set up OBS.
It's back and forth.
It's a bit of back and forth. It's true. It's true.
Give and take.
Give and take.
Gwen is a fantastic person. You have boss. 3.
Gwen is fantastic. She's an absolute sweetheart. A very hard worker. And I'm very excited to see what she does next. Because as I mentioned, Gwen's been doing this for a long time, a decade plus. And, she wasn't always in the best place for it. But she's in a better place now. And I think this will lead to great opportunities for you, sweetie.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're in a much better place than you were.
Yeah. I've talked to you about it, but not really like out into the world. But I am very in a in-between place a little bit, trying to find the direction I want to go. But I'm happy I've been doing this for this long.
Right?
And it makes me
Dancing
happy
fairy
to
time.
have inspired you or anyone else. It makes me happy.
Like, you're doing
if nothing
well.
else, I'm proud of that.
You should be.
Yeah.
You're genuinely amazing. And you could be very hard on yourself. I think a lot of creators are. But you're doing your best. And the fact you've been doing this for 10 plus years shows that, you have dedication. You could have quit a long time ago, but you didn't. And I really respect that. You're all flustered, aren't you?
I'm all flustered. I prepped for this mentally, but it's still different to hear it.
You know what's going to be great? When we get the fan questions and you could not have mentally prepared for those.
Oh god, I forgot that was a segment.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whee!
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
But all of this, all because Gwen said she believed in me. Do you know how important someone just believing in you can mean? It can change everything. It can change the world. It can change your world. Because Gwen's made me so incredibly happy. These last 4 years have been amazing for me. And it's large in part because of you. Thank you, sweetie.
Of course. Thank you too.
Of course. I'm never gonna let you quit.
I know. I say that as if I want to. It's like, no, I just need to figure out what I want to do.
Yeah.
3 is my evil gremlin face.
What?
Oh, just Nita being weird.
Oh.
But
Listening.
this has been so fun. And we've had some great moments together, both online and offline. I'm never gonna forget fucking Monkey Island. As long as I live, I will never forget Monkey Island.
I love how that the only actual significance that island has is that it's funny to us and it's just a nice moment in our relationship.
Yeah, because it's so fucking stupid.
Right?
I'm gonna try to find a picture of this. You go ahead and talk.
Isn't it? It's not a game. It is a game, but the Monkey Island we're referring to is not a game. It is in my town. We have like this like park, and in this park there's like a bunch of little different playgrounds, and it's like a moderately sized park for like a medium sized city I lived in.
Somebody did something. I didn't see it.
Oh,
Millie, thank you for the bits.
And this island used to just have actual live monkeys on it, but it's a tiny island. So it was very not good for the monkeys. So nowadays, the memory of the time when it had monkeys is still alive. But there's no monkeys on that island anymore because it was like fucked up.
It was tiny and horrible.
So now it's just a small little like tiny island in the middle of a tiny pond with a cardboard cutout of a chip on it.
It's great.
And I hyped this up like it was something impressive. And then she looked it up. And it just shows this chip.
Oh, yes.
I was so excited to go there too.
And we went, and you got to be a Disney princess. You like pet squirrels and stuff.
I did. It was super fun.
Yeah.
For anyone curious, I am trying to find the picture. I had to go on YouTube or Google because I couldn't find any of the pictures that I'd saved. Which is dumb.
There's also the art you made with Needle.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. I couldn't find it.
Shh.
Right into the microphone, huh, Evie?
I'm so sorry.
Right into the microphone.
That's so fun.
Go ahead, maybe mute for a second till she calms down. Here's Monkey Island, by the way. It's a cardboard cutout of a fucking chimp. It's stupid.
Doggo.
It's got fucking powerful energy. But it's just a fucking cardboard cutout of a chimp on a pile of dirt in a small pond.
Oh yeah, when I say island, that's being very generous.
It's maybe the size, like, you know, one of those like school parachutes that the kids would play with? It's like half that size. There was a plan to put like 5 of those fucking monkeys on that. They were gonna eat each other.
I think they were, I don't know what they were. It was before my time, but there was monkeys on that island. And it sucked for them.
Like, I've seen that, like, I feel the water's not even that deep. I think it's purely because chimps are bad swimmers that they were hoping the chimps wouldn't leave. But it's like, they could have just waded through that water. It's not deep.
Yes, it would have been very easy for them to escape.
Right? Can Nita fly? Yes, she can. You couldn't tell it was a cutout? Really? I love the idea that there's just this, like, island prison for a single chimp.
It's like an evil mastermind chimp. It's like Feathers McGraw if they were a chimp.
Yeah, there's just one chimp locked on an island for monkey crimes. No worries, Kaboom. Have a wonderful day.
See ya, Kaboom.
I wish I could find like an aerial view of that island because I want to show off how fucking stupid it is.
Yeah.
I'm now curious. If I look up Monkey Island, California, and go to Google Map, if I can get it.
I feel like it won't even come up. I think you have to specifically like look up my town.
Gotta go. See you, Bittles and Gwen.
No, I got it.
Oh, really?
I believe so. Berkeley?
Berkeley is like LA.
Okay, so that's not the right one.
No.
Okay.
I can't give you any more direction.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not
'cause-
doxing you. I am not gonna dox you.
I am moving, but it's not soon enough yet.
Yeah. It picks you 2 cents in the shirt. You know, I know, sweetie. Thank you. I appreciate that. I cannot find like an aerial view of this. I wish I could, because this is a stupid little island. It is worthless. Oh. Yeah. Alright, Gwen.
Hmm?
Do you have any projects you've been particularly proud of?
Oi. Oh. It's kind of
Charge it,
sad,
Frito, please.
kind of
Charge
not.
it, Frito, please.
I do have a couple,
Oh?
but a lot of them, most of them, in fact, are pre-transition and no longer viewable.
Ah. That's always fun.
Yeah, it's like I'm more comfortable with myself, but you can't see any of the things I made now.
Yeah.
While I have been doing this since 2013, all evidence of that is gone.
Yeah. That's
Which is unfortunate.
the fun part about being a transgender content creator is you make some good stuff sometimes and you want nobody to see it.
Yep.
Why?
Man.
Oop, hit my mic. Why is the island so small? I don't know.
Because it's like just like a little thing in like a little
the
park.
only one that says
It's not like a
sign language
national
around
park
here.
or
Good.
anything near that level. It is
No.
a local park with
Yep.
like
Squirrels.
maybe 10 little areas, including like duck ponds and
Ducks were
playgrounds
mean.
and such. Some of the ducks like you.
Yeah.
Or was it geese? But anyway,
The squirrels were nice.
yeah. Most of the stuff I'm proud of are like video projects because I've went back and forth many times between like focusing on YouTube content and focusing on Twitch content. I do have a few streams that I'm proud of, even though they're not viewable.
Such as?
There's one stream that like one of the streams that means a lot to me, not because it's necessarily super high
Laurel
concept or anything like that, but just because like what it kind of represents to me is this stream I did where I just got a bunch of just bad visual novel games that were just like free on Steam and just went through a bunch of them.
Good. Good.
The first half of this stream, it was decently like slow in chat. Not a lot of people around, and like
Oh, gee,
I was
wonder
going through
why.
them. I was going through them randomly, and I got a lot of the fucking bad ones. I got a lot of stinkers for the first few I went through, and like halfway through, I did get called away for something, so I had to do like a 10-minute sort of break. And I had considered just ending stream and lying and saying that my internet went out.
The fucking equivalent of like, I'm going through a title song.
Pretty much. But when I got back from doing that thing I got called away for, there was like a good handful of people in chat asking where I was and asking me to come back, and it's like, oh, this is okay. I'm
they
gonna
like
tough
you.
it out. I'm gonna do it. A lot of people, not a lot of people, but a good amount of people have joined also in that time and afterwards. And also, thankfully, the next few games were insane.
Oh, thank God.
They were just ridiculous and weird and really fun. Well, not fun, but they were fun to laugh at. So it's just, I don't know. That one always meant a lot to me because just like you know, it was very much just like it could be worth it to try things.
Oh, exactly.
Like, because I got the feeling of both, just like when an
Try to
idea
breathe,
doesn't work
please.
out, but also it can work out.
Oh yeah.
Because I've had plenty of times where I'm just sort of like given up on an idea before I even tried it, because I was like,
Yeah.
this is uncertain if this will go well or people will even watch, and it's just, you know, sometimes that will happen, but other times you'll get something funny out of it. And over time as well, you'll just grow as an entertainer and can make something out of the stuff even when it's not that good.
Oh, absolutely.
It's worth it to try, basically.
Exactly. Also, hi, Kate. I think that's a very good lesson, Gwen. Because I feel like that's the mark of a good entertainer. When everything's going wrong and you can still be entertaining. Because I've seen way too many people who are like, oh, the game's breaking. I'm just gonna get
Yeah,
very
totally.
quiet and upset and all this stuff. And it's like, well, no, work with it.
Yeah.
Make a joke out of it. Like, it can be frustrating, sure, but you shouldn't let it sour your mood. Hi, Banana Boy. Hi, Zacinator. Like, you're still putting on a show. It sounds... it sounds cliche, but the show must go on. Like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna let one little setback ruin your whole day, I don't think you should have streamed that day.
Yeah, I will say there are days when it's like, it's fine if you recognize that it's like, this is just not a good day for you to be like entertaining. Either something happened or you're just in a bad headspace. It's fine to take a day to yourself.
Exactly.
Um,
So you're welcome, Ghost.
but it's a good skill to get to
Plus, I want to say thanks for
be
your
able to
advice
just, like,
on
roll
making
with the
our
punches a
smiley
bit.
face.
because
Yeah.
it's not always going to go according to plan. Sometimes something will mess up, and you'll just have to improvise. And sometimes those
Third try.
improvisations
There you go.
can wind up being just better than whatever was initially planned anyway. Not always, but sometimes it can be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, it's probably going to be a question we get in about 5 minutes. But, like, best advice I can give for anyone who wants to get into streaming. Learn to roll with the punches. Learn to just make a joke out of everything. Because guess what? Not everything's going to go your way. Sometimes it's game stuff or art stuff or whatever. Stuff that's kind of in your control. If your internet shits the bed, that's not your control. You had no input on that. Just send a message in chat if you can and be like, sorry, internet's out. We'll try again later. Then go do something to make yourself happy.
Yeah, I've had my fair share of just bad internet streams. It happens. It happens.
Exactly. It just
yeah.
happens.
Is that how some memes come to? Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah. Especially if you can make a good chill or our wonderful Peepaw send me hillbilly hot dogs. Having a channel meme is great. I will say, make sure to set your own rules and standards. Because I'm very much the kind of person, I'm fine if a joke can last like a week. I don't think it needs to go past a week.
Yeah. I get that.
Like, I know I'm probably share a good amount of audience with Snapcube. Some people might know them. Penny Parker, I believe that's still their name. They do the like Sonic fan dubs, all that stuff. When was the Sonic 06 one? That was years ago.
That wasn't even the last one, but
No.
even the most recent one was years ago.
But but point is, like, Sonic 06 was one of their most popular ones, and that was years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And people are still making, like, jokes about that in her streams, and it's like, she moved on long ago.
Oh, yeah. More than anything, more than, like, what she creates or her sense of humor or anything, the thing I've inspired most by her is her ability to just
F5.
set boundaries with chat, because that's important as well.
That's a very big one. Someone calls me a whale, I'll say, oh, thanks for calling me majestic. Here's the thing, Zacinator, it's okay to stand up for yourself. There's way too many people that are okay with just letting their chat walk all over them. And if you're okay with your chat making those jokes like genuinely doesn't hurt, that's great. But also, don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. Also, hi Darby, how you doing? I don't know, I see way too many people who just let their chat walk all over them.
I was one of those people. It sucks.
Like, genuinely, if you guys in chat, love you guys, if you started berating me and calling me stupid or anything, I guarantee I'm gonna turn on you. You're not gonna like me getting angry at you guys. Like, genuinely calling me stupid and moronic and all that shit, I dealt with that my whole life. I'm not dealing with it from you guys.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's okay to set boundaries. You're not an asshole for setting boundaries.
In fact, you should just do that. Set boundaries.
Would one Angry Bittles dead serious? Funnily enough, you guys have never seen me angry. I have never been angry on stream. Hey, Simon. Involve anvils and giant mallets. Yes. Both at once. But we saw you play Voodoo Vince. I wasn't angry during that. I wasn't upset during Voodoo Vince. I was frustrated. You haven't seen me angry. Bianca can attest, because I have been angry with her. I get scary when I'm angry. It can be intimidating when I'm actually angry. I think, Gwen, you can attest too. I don't know if I've ever gotten seriously angry at you, but you've seen me angry.
Yeah, it's been a while, so I don't fully remember
Yeah.
But it's... When you're angry, you're angry.
Yeah. I gotten better at it, though. There's a reason my name is Bombardier. I tend to explode when I'm angry. Which is why I have a much better control of it. Ah. Listen, a big anvil, best thing you could get me for my birthday.
How much does an anvil cost? Probably a lot.
No, I've actually looked into it. They're relatively cheap. Wait, I'm gonna look it up now. Anvil.
How much does an
That's
anvil
one huge
cost?
Shopping. Hey.
Oh, I get a 65-pound anvil for 44% off for $140.
See, that's not that expensive.
That is true.
Okay.
I could get a 25-pound anvil for $85 Canadian. Do you know how good that
Goddamn.
is?
It sounds good.
Right? I could also get like a little paperweight one, which is very tempting, actually.
There's a 9-pound one for $30 on Amazon.
Oh my god, I could just buy all my tune gear off of Amazon.
Oh my god.
Ah.
Cash in those Bezos bucks and get you some toon gear.
Here, spend your Bezos bucks on the Ask Us a Question redeem. It is now live. You can now ask us a question using your Bezos bucks.
Use your Bezos bucks. Do they got... Of course they got mallets.
Oh, this is gonna be a loaded question. Okay, putting this on screen. How did you two meet?
Yeah, okay. this is funny to me because we met on my birthday back in 2021.
3 years. Yep.
Yeah, we met on my birthday, and I was in a mutual friend between us' like server.
Tore attention.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lovely individual. Love her. I was hanging out in her server playing Minecraft. It was. This is a friend I met through streaming, so that's another thing that I'm really happy with. I got out streaming just by lie. But anyway, I was playing Minecraft, and all of a sudden, Bittles joins in, and I had known about her because I had seen her in those videos that we briefly mentioned before that she co-starred in, with Tori
Dory. Some of you might know her. She did a lot of Spyro content. I recorded some stuff with her. That stuff's gone. I wish it wasn't, because that had my old voice in it, and I'd love to show that off.
Oh yeah. But we had a good time in the call. We talked a bit about stuff. I don't think you knew I was trans initially until we started talking about electrolysis.
No, even then, initially, I thought you were cisgender.
I thought I was just doing it for fun. No, it's just cisgender people can get it done too. But yeah. Now, after this nice talk, the next day, do you mind if I read it verbatim?
Yeah, it's pinned in our messages.
Yeah, I'm already here.
Okay.
Next day, I get this message from her on Discord. Hey, it's Bittles. I just want to say sorry if I was annoying the other day. I get excited talking to new people. It was fun talking to you, though. Which I, of course, said, you are so fine. I had fun as well. And then we didn't talk for a month.
Yeah.
And then she just, like, randomly messaged me, and then we talked about stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't think we talked again for another, like, month until I invited her to a call in my own server that I had that no longer exists. And she joined, and we had fun. We talked, and that kept happening until we started talking privately.
And it was great.
And then, not that much long later, she just says to me, we were just in a call, and she says, let's talk about relationship stuff, just randomly.
And then I left.
Actually, but first, yeah, I need to go back to my electrolysis. Bye. So I had to sit there for an hour because I already had a crush on her.
Yeah.
So I was just sitting there. I don't think I moved or did anything in that time. I was just frozen and just sweating and thinking, like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? But then she came back and we talked more, and then eventually she had to help me through it because I was so nervous. But I asked her out and now we're here.
Yeah.
And that's how we met.
3 years later.
Yeah.
Bittles, you're a jerk. Yes.
Yes.
And the women love me.
Almost 4 years, by the way. 4 years next month.
Yeah.
That's so incredibly sweet.
It's sweet. Hey, you should hear the first time I called her beautiful.
I don't even remember that. Wait, what happened?
We were getting mushy. We were complimenting each other. And I was like, oh, Gwen, I think you're so beautiful.
Yeah! Oh my God! You threw up in your mouth.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was just very unfortunate timing. I threw up in my mouth after calling my wife beautiful. It's okay though, it was funny.
It was. I knew she did it like it wasn't like anything mean. It was just I knew it was just so fucking funny.
I didn't throw up in her mouth. I threw up in my own mouth.
Oh my God.
No, I just called her like we were complimenting each other. We were being all mushy,
both
and I was
such
just,
dorks.
oh, Gwen, you're so beautiful.
As
Great,
both
makes for a
were
great story.
like-
It does.
it does. Because like it's especially funny, and to me at least, because we were both like fairly just started our transition people,
Yeah,
and so we were both like
anxious.
not as comfortable. This was our first time like sending pictures to each other because we're
Yeah.
long distance.
Yep.
So we had not
Unfortunately.
seen each other like yet, really. So we're both nervous about exchanging these pictures, and so we finally did. I showed her my picture, and she did that.
Yep, still my phone background.
And yours is still mine. Well, no,
Yeah.
you sent another one where you're like more dog,
Wow.
and I like that picture a lot.
Yeah, that's my style.
Yeah.
I had automated it. The redeem is now available. If someone else wants to ask a question.
Give us your questions.
Also, for what it's worth, Gwen got me back. She sneezed in my face.
I did do that.
Yeah.
I thought it was a cough.
It was not a cough. You sneezed.
Oh.
You did something where you just blasted spit in my face.
It was during like a nice because we were like at your. It was when I came to visit you, and we were like holding each other, just laying down, like cuddling.
Mm-hmm.
We were like face to face, just talk about how much we love each other and all that mushy stuff. How did the sneeze thing? And then I sneezed because I was sick,
Well-
and I think I got her sick. What did I do with that?
That's the question that was asked, so I gotta put it on screen.
Well, this
Thanks,
is your
Eddie.
question.
No, they used the redeem.
Other friends
Yeah,
again,
this
let's
is a
go.
question for you because you tasted the sneeze.
Yep. It tasted horrible. I got sick.
She did get sick. We spent a good chunk of that visit, which was like 3 weeks, sick.
What's your and Gwen's favorite movie of all time? Joe Dirt.
That is our couple movie.
That's our movie.
That is our movie. I remember nothing of it because I didn't really watch it.
No, you were looking
I
at me
guess
the whole time.
Yeah, for context, this was the very first visit we did where she visited me. We were in
Yeah.
a hotel room and just put something random on. It just happened to be fucking Joe Dirt. So we're just sitting there holding each other, watching Joe Dirt. And
Watching
that's
this
just our movie.
fucking hillbilly moron carry around a fucking boulder of airplane piss. And this is our movie now.
This is our movie.
And she never financially recovered from this.
I never did. I remember a lot about that night, which is good because I have shit memory. We watched a Shenmue anime. It sucked.
We did. The Shenmue anime sucked, and we watched like one of the last episodes of Attack on Titan before we watched the rest of the show. We had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, no, we were just laughing the whole time. Like, what the fuck is
You're
this?
talking to my guy all wrong. It's the
Ugh.
wrong tone. Do it again.
I want to
I'll
read this
stab you
before
in
it's
the face
gone.
With a soldering iron.
Okay.
One time I was professing my love and care for my own girlfriend, and I ripped the loudest ass you've ever heard. Thank you, Rita. I'm glad you could share that with us. No worries, Ninja. No worries at all, buds.
I hope your internet figures itself out.
Mhm.
Goddamn.
Oh my god. Gonna save
Oh,
these
boy.
questions for the next guest? Hey, you're welcome to. From the look of it, I don't think I'm getting my actual guest in today. I do have a backup, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Woo.
stomach hurts. I hope from laughing.
I hope so too.
Yeah. No problem. You're beautiful. Listen, she is beautiful. She's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Your grandma's weird.
Okay. My grandma? Why is my grandma so weird?
We got time until the next question. Your grandma gave me a bra the first time I met her.
Mm-hmm. This was.
It said
because you're supposed to
antisocial.
It did.
Like, who does that?
My grandma.
Yeah.
This is like just like my grandma. This is not out of her character for her.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the type of person my grandma is. It was because you're supposed to visit for Christmas, but stuff happened and your passport didn't get here in time. But she still made like a big like Christmas package for you, just like a bunch of like gifts, just like an assortment of stuffs. Very nice of her. Just one of them happened to be a bra that said antisocial. No, she had never seen Bittles before. So, like, for one,
She had no clue of my size.
she had no clue the size. For two, antisocial. Just plastered on it.
Yeah, it is completely inaccurate. I think what else was in there? It was the bra. She got me some beautiful earrings, even though my ears weren't pierced at the time.
She made those.
Oh, they're gorgeous. I want to wear them more.
Yeah, my grandma like does that sort of stuff sometimes. So she made
It was very
Bittles some
sweet.
earrings. At the time, she did not have her ears pierced, but I told her that she was talking about it at the time. You were.
Yeah.
And then you did, and then you pierced a bunch of other stuff as well. So yeah,
10 piercings.
10 piercings.
If you're going to make a show that was animated in black and white, what would the show name? Probably the Bittles Show? I don't know.
Very straightforward.
Shoot for 11. I'm thinking about it. What else was in there? She gave us a bunch of gift cards. One was for Chuck E. Cheese.
Because I mentioned that you wanted to go to Chuck E. Cheese.
I still want to go to Chuck E. Cheese.
But you didn't do it. We were
I
outside of Chuck E. Cheese, and you cowered it out.
I cowered it out.
Shoot for 11.
Are adults allowed in there without kids? I'm pretty sure no. I'm pretty sure they have a rule that you're not allowed to enter Chuck E. Cheese without like a kid, which is so funny that it's the reverse rule of other places. Like children are not allowed without adult supervision. Adults are not allowed in without child supervision.
Whatever. It's lame now anyway. They don't have like the physical tickets or tokens. It's all like
It's
cards
bullshit.
now. It's the lamest thing.
Like a Chuck E. Cheese token is an amazing souvenir.
Yeah. I remember just having like a big cup and like getting it filled.
Right.
And then going over to Ticket Muncher and just like feeding it in. Oh my god.
Right.
I loved Chuck E. Cheese as a kid.
Did you use the gift cards? One of them, I think she got us like 2, was for a movie theater. So we went to go see the Batman, and I just paid for everyone's like candy.
Yeah. It was... I love the boy. It was funny, because I think it was just me, you, and my friend Danny.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone else came. It was just us 3. He just wanted to come along.
Yeah, he wanted to see the movie. And we were like, it's could have been a date thing, but nah, let's just bring Danny.
Let's just bring Danny, who also then drove us back to the airport.
Yeah, nearly got me fucking thrown in jail.
Yeah, he was going like 90 miles per hour just because
In
it was
a
like
60 zone.
we left like at like 4 a.m.
Mhm.
because your flight was like pretty early. So you know the roads were like empty.
Mhm.
So I think he just sort of, I think he
let
does
it loose.
kind of what I do, where I gauge how fast I'm supposed to be going based off the drivers around me. But there was no drivers around him, so he was just zooming. He got a ticket.
I went to Chuck E. Cheese one time. We leave. I think it was for a birthday.
It was great.
Wasn't very fun.
Also,
but the
first
games
try,
are
as long
only
as you
good
entered the raffle, you have a chance of winning. I'll be picking the winners tomorrow night. Winner,
Yeah.
singular. Cute couple date, and Danny.
And Danny.
It was funny too, because I think, surprisingly, it was pretty empty when we went to the theater.
It was.
Granted, I think we were like near the end of the Batman's like success, so a lot of people have already seen it, but it was still so weird.
Yeah.
I think he just like sat there kind of silently eating Skittles.
Yeah, he was just eating Skittles, watching a movie. He was engrossed.
Yeah. It was very fun. It was adorable.
I don't know if he had his own car at the time, so he might have had to drive him home as well. I don't remember though.
It's great. Hi, Coderall. How you doing? What's your
Uh,
favorite food? I like chili dogs. I'm not Sonic.
Fucking
What if
fettuccine
Batman was
alfredo
just man?
Mm.
with either probably shrimp alfredo.
Ah, okay.
Ooh.
I'm a chicken Alfredo girl.
Chicken alfredo is also very good.
Right? Some like nice hot chicken. Hot sauce. I put hot sauce in everything. That's not surprising.
You do.
It's good. I think our
You
next
can now-
question is available.
What
Well,
is it? What?
I don't know. Nobody's redeemed it yet.
Oh, okay.
I thought you guys would be way more eager to ask us questions.
We're shooting the shit. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, we're going for like another 13 minutes before I got my next guest to bring in.
To be fair, I'm on this show all the time, so I feel like I've shared a lot of my story.
Free
Yeah.
art submissions happens later tonight there. No, today is the end of the raffle. You have entered. I assume most of you have entered by now. I will pick a winner tomorrow, and I will post it tomorrow.
It's not working online.
Yes.
Like I can't redeem it or anything, even though I have enough.
Can't redeem it or anything, even though I have enough. That's because it's one question per person. One person gets a question. That's why I said make it count. I
Maybe
say it in the redeem.
I was confused why that one person said they were going to save it for the next guest.
And then immediately
maybe-
redeemed.
I didn't know they were being redeemed. I'm so sorry, maybe.
It's okay. It's okay. Shh, it's okay.
Okay, it's okay.
It's okay. I like
But yeah.
chili dogs. I like chili dogs. I'm not Sonic. That's exactly what someone who's actually Sonic in disguise would say. You're just hoping I'll have my weird feet on camera, won't you? Like Sonic. Hi D,
Like
how you
Sonic.
doing?
And his big weird stompers.
Yeah. Hey D, put exclamation point enter into chat.
Sending lots of
For
love.
a secret surprise.
Oh, this is a good one to probably end on.
Oh goddamn.
Da-da-da-da-da. No worries, you're entered into an art draw. You might get something, D. It's a long question. Let me just shrink this down. Oh no, it worked. Never mind. Oh, sorry.
Bless you.
Do either of you have big stream project you'd like to do in the future? Higher concept or all that? So yeah, you worked. Don't worry, D, you're in. Ooh, my iron's low. I'm seeing dots.
Oh no.
It's fine. I have iron pills. Anyway, do you have anything you want to do in the future, sweetie?
Nothing like concrete. I have bigger projects. Stream, I'm still figuring out.
Mm-hmm.
I guess one project we talked about a little bit. It is not just a me thing, but D&D
my
show
Steam
is
foiled
happening.
again, Bittles and
It's
Bittles.
not going to be streamed.
Fair
At least
enough.
not primarily, I think. I'm really looking forward to that. It is with Bittles and Bianca and
Yeah.
others, but those are the two you know.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be fun.
I'm really looking forward to that. I'm going to be in charge of the editing on that one.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be amazing.
No estimated release date. Yeah, it happens when it happens. Whee!
Exactly.
Besides that, like on stream, I'm still figuring out what I want to do. So I don't really have anything like that at the moment.
Fair enough.
You?
Bianca and I have something in the works. We're kind of just finding the right people to make assets for it. But in terms of like, I need to stop hitting my mic. In terms of like a stream project,
What's your favorite weapon to use, hammer or bombs?
Make bombs live on air.
I have the books for it. I could.
Send them to viewers.
What do I have? U.S. Army Guide to Booby Traps, Demolition, and Improvised Munitions.
There you go.
Yeah, I have those books. I'll do a hand cam stream where I'm just building a pipe bomb. Hi, Spectre. How you doing? I'll, I'll do a raffle to see whose mailbox I put it in. Peacock, of course, it's bombs. I like bombs. Can I recommend a book? Is it a children's book?
Is it about bombs?
Yeah. Early Sunday service? No worries. It's okay. It's okay, Folio. It's okay. The Bittles loot box eats pipe bombs. But big stream project. I want to get a lot more people into big collaborations. I want to do a big event someday. I don't even know what. I want to just get a bunch of people today. Like, I did the Human Fall Flat. I had to remember what it was called. That big Human Fall Flat collaboration I did for, like, I think it was my birthday. And it was so much fun. That was just an absolute joy. I want to do something like that again.
Yeah.
But it's getting the people together that's a complete and utter hassle.
Also, yeah.
Hi, madam. How you doing? Sure, Ghost. What you got? Like, I want to do bigger stuff.
Hello.
Hi. I want to do, like, big events. I think a fun thing to do. Why don't skeletons fight each other? They don't have the guts. I want to do big stuff. I want to do fun stuff. I want to do big events. And I have no clue what I would do. Because a lot of times, like, they have a big reward. I don't know what the hell I could give as a reward. Like $100 maybe? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's also the issue of, like, what if nobody actually joins?
Yeah. It's unfortunately a thing I've seen happen a bunch. There's just like
Yeah.
a bunch of people get invited to a thing and maybe half of them show up.
Yeah. It's why I tell people, like,
If ever you
it
want
sounds
folks
bad,
to collab
but
with, just throw
just
ideas
cast
my
a wide
way and
net.
I'll almost always
You'll
be
get
down
some
less
people.
than free.
Yeah. You do have a good like chunk of people that say when they'll be there, they will be there.
Mm-hmm. Give or take.
Which is nice. Just a handful. And by handful, I mean like 2, not counting your girlfriends.
Yeah. Like, it's fun trying to do stuff because you can make such big, grand things, and it's like doing an event. Like, I've seen so many people who do like donathons, subathons, whatever you want to call them, and they fall flat. They don't even make their first goal, and I understand that can be so demoralizing. Like, just nobody wanted to participate. And it's like, you really need to pay attention to your audience size. Because I see some people who are at like 300 followers who are like, I'm going to do a subathon. It's like, I'm sorry, you're probably not going to get that far. You might, but you got to consider how much your audience, subs and donates originally.
Mm-hmm.
Likewise.
Because that's another thing. Even if you have like a decent size, because I've had time when I've had like a fairly good amount of regulars, but they're all like either like college students or from like Brazil. So like donating a bit is like $20.
Yeah.
So it's like even though they've said multiple times to me that they would love to, they just don't have the money for it, and it's like that's fine. It's just like if you're doing like a subathon or something, try to keep that into account.
No, exactly. It's kind of losing my voice here. It's kind of the same energy as I see people who are at like 300 followers who are like, I'm doing a partner push.
Awkward.
No, you're not. That's right, Noel. Like, you're not gonna get partner with 300.
Yeah, no.
And if you say you're doing a partner push, you're gonna be doing a partner push for a while.
Unless you have like crazy momentum going into it, like no.
Yeah, no.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Noel's going nuts. Sorry, everybody.
Why do I have 636 followers? What?
I don't know. Partner push at 300 is crazy optimism. Especially like if you're not doing at least double digit following or concurrent viewers. I don't see you should put in the effort for a partner push yet.
No.
We just drop the cringe isekai tropes and make Bittles surrounded by 1920s black and white animated characters in bright and colorful anime world. I could do it. I could pull it off.
She can do it.
Yeah. Hi, Croissant.
Yeah.
How you doing? Hi, also Cameron. How you been, buds?
Expected effect of 20 for Camaro
Also,
113
one other
crazy.
thing on that, by the way, partner doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Mhm.
If you're going into it and you don't have like a big following, it's still, you're not. Like I've seen some people think that just like means you have a job now. You make it the partner, you are now
Yeah.
an fully employed streamer. It's like,
Cameron, thank you.
No,
No.
it doesn't. Not at all.
Like, feel like a partner push should have 50 plus concurrent views? Yeah. Yeah, it should. Like,
Yeah.
if you're, you need to have like way more than 10 concurrent viewers at least before you even consider a partner push. And even then, don't get your hopes up.
Yeah. It's very much just like I've seen affiliates that make more than partners.
I have been discovered.
There's
Status,
nothing wrong.
Camaro
Like
113
the benefits you get from partner are not like
Great.
so. Yeah, like I think the best ones is like you get like
You get a bigger cut of subs, I think.
yeah. I think you get some more emote slots maybe, but I think that's more based on viewers now.
I have no clue.
So there's really nothing. Just kind of like just let it happen naturally.
Mhm.
Like I can understand it if like because there's like 3 stats you need, like certain amount of streams in a month or a week or something. I think it's a month. Like 75 concurrent viewers and a certain amount of stream time. And if like the one thing you're missing is the stream time, then I understand a partner push.
Right?
Or if like you get the viewership, it's just you need to be streaming more, then yeah, push for that, sure.
Partner push with
That feels
1
very
follower.
cool.
Hell yeah, that's the optimism I want.
Yeah, I appreciate that kind of optimism. That's good shit. But I'm all for optimism. I'm an optimistic person. But I've seen some people who have like way less followers than I do. That's like you're not going to get to partner push. I also don't believe in partner push.
Yeah.
I believe you should always try to make partner naturally. Because
Agreed.
if you try to push it, you're going to see good numbers for maybe a month. Because you're asking your audience to show up every stream for a month. But after that month, they're going to go back to their own lives. So your numbers are probably going to drop.
Yeah.
Like, it's better to
Like-
build it naturally, so at least when you get partner, you're going to be consistently getting those numbers.
Doing
Definitely.
a partner push for my first
That's why.
stream, LOL.
That's why what I'm saying. Like the only time I think a push is at all a good idea is if literally all you need to be doing to get partner is stream more.
Yeah.
'Cause that's then the only thing that needs to be adjusted is what you're doing.
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday too. You got to do more than just stream. You got to do a bunch
Oh,
of
yeah.
outside stuff.
Yes.
Granted,
Which is
sometimes you can
why-
get lucky.
That is true.
Like, I don't know their name. You might have seen them around on Twitter, Glenn. There was someone who's been doing streaming for 2 months and got partner.
Jesus.
All they were doing was ASMR, but they figured out the exact best time when no one else was doing ASMR. So everyone who is an ASMR fan was going to them. That's right, Noel.
Man,
It's like, that's very
the
smart.
way to do it.
Yeah. If you have the entirety of the audience, you're gonna get partner very quickly.
Holy sheep, that's wild.
Right? It's amazing. Who did it? I'm afraid I don't know their name. Also, I'm going to turn off Ask Us a Question, because unfortunately, Gwen, our time is up.
Yeah. I go back to my hole now. It was lovely.
I appreciate you having here. Yeah, I got... The words were there.
Yeah, I got them.
The words
I
were
put
there.
them in the right order in my head.
Yeah, it's been wonderful to have you here, sweetie. Thank you so much.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Yeah, I hope you have fun with whoever's next.
Yeah, I have actually gotten messages from the person that you're replacing.
Hey.
Unfortunately, their internet is completely down, so they won't be joining us today.
Well, good luck to you.
I've got another backup.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is all
crack in the
improvised
system.
today, unfortunately.
Hey, this is the thing we're talking about. You
exactly.
don't improvise sometimes. Hey, you get the live demonstration.
But yes, thank you, sweetie. I hope you have a marvelous day. I will talk to you soon, okay?
Of course, of course.
Right. Love you,
Have
sweetie.
fun. Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Let me just double check if my other backup is ready. But yeah, Gwen is an absolute sweetheart. Gwen's absolutely amazing. I should have done this much earlier. But if you like Gwen, I can... Yeah, there's Gwen. Lynn, thank you. I'm going to bring in my next guest, who is an absolute sweetheart, and I know a lot of you know her. Let's bring in the bitch. Hi, Bianca.
I'm always excited to see her on a stream less than 3.
How you doing, sweetie?
Nervous. I don't know why.
You have no reason to be nervous.
I don't know why.
Why are you laughing?
I laugh when I'm nervous.
Why are you nervous, though? There's no reason to be
I don't know.
nervous. Stop laughing.
Shut up.
Stop laughing.
Stop.
What? Why are you laughing? There's nothing funny happening.
You can't do this.
What do you mean? I'm just asking. This is a very softball question. Why are you laughing?
Because I'm nervous as fuck.
For what?
I don't know. I've been on your show a million times.
Did you draw everyone's foogies to fit your vibe? No, Bianca actually drew them. And yeah, this is our glorious noodle-armed bimbo, who's very coffee.
I apologize for that.
No, you don't. You're gonna do it again.
Another white
I am.
beard.
Doesn't mean I don't apologize.
Yeah. But yes, how you doing, sweetheart?
I'm doing good.
Yeah? You sound nervous.
We've got over this.
Yeah, we have. Is Fugi what people call PNGs? There's a website. Is it Fugi.com? Fugi.tech. That
Yeah,
a lot of
Fugi.tech.
people use for their avatars. And it makes things a lot easier. But you can also change them on the fly. But, yes, welcome in. So, I brought in Bianca, because like Gwen... There you go. What's a
I
bimbo
wanna show
again?
about-
Case in point.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring Bianca in because she was also one of my friends
What's a bimbo
that
again?
was with me before I started streaming. Like, we've known each other for a while now. And we only recently started dating. But she's been my friend for so long. We were both different people. We were both very different people when we met. I was Lollipox and you were Blue.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was weird.
I I didn't even really have a name. I believe it was like you all who named me Blue.
Oh yeah, because your old tag was Blue Clowning.
Yeah.
It's like, what else are we gonna call you?
Oh.
Lollipops? No, lollipops. Like this. That was my old screen name.
A.
What? No, X.
Fuck yeah.
X's are cool.
There's your example of bimbo, I guess. Jesus Christ.
We need a full-on
It's
Bianca
okay.
cover of
You had a
goofy
lot of stuff to do
1920s
today.
to 1950s songs. Their voice divine cast
Sure.
Smokey.
Oh wait, I did actually.
Fucking God, that was you? Wait, Rita, did you know Lollipops? did you used to know Lollipops? Because, yeah, that was me. It sounds like a weeb disease. Yeah, that's why I changed. I did not know you knew me, Rita. That's very interesting. Huh. How'd you and Bianca meet? How did we meet?
I remember my end.
Okay, yeah, tell your thing, because I don't.
So I had just started transitioning. I do not remember what year it was. But it was a while ago. And my old tag was like Hunter 001. It was some edgy
Yeah,
fucking
white
shit.
Bagley.
Yeah, probably some X's in there.
No, I excluded the X's because some of my friends had X's, and I specifically went for 001. There was always 001 in my name.
I get you. I'm a double letters girl.
And
Oh,
I was like, well, this isn't
lollipops and white
very
chocolate
girly,
this.
so I should get like a different tag. And I couldn't figure out what I wanted, so I decided, well, I like clowns. Clowns are pretty fucking cool.
Like the
I
color
want blue clowning. Yeah, originally I was going to go for blue bitch, but I didn't like bitch.
Yeah,
So
surprise,
I was like,
surprise.
No, you can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking for clowns, and I met. I'd seen Sally.
Mm.
I was like, I tried to interact with her and talk with her, and that did not take off like at all. She did not like pay any fucking attention to me.
No, awesome. No worries. First try. Have a wonderful day.
And somewhere off of one of those messages, like you and I started talking and interacting.
LOL.
It's funny to hear that Sally kind of ignored you, because now she's like one of our best friends.
Yes. I don't even know if she would register that she ignored me.
Oh, I guarantee you, if she heard this, she would be mortified to know that she ignored you. She would be sitting there getting red, like, oh no, I'm so sorry, Bianca. No. I don't know if our Discord link is fixed yet, Psycho. Sorry.
I do have a new link.
Okay. But
Yeah, some unsavory people got a hold of a link, and we had to clear our house.
Yeah. It's if you start trying to harass my friends, we're gonna make a problem of it, okay?
Oh my god, now.
Yeah, you can use that to get in. But yeah, we just started talking because it was like, oh, you have a very interesting art style. It's very fleshy. I don't know how to better say it.
I don't know how to say it either. You're not wrong.
It was very fleshy. And I was like, oh, that's super cool. I should talk to this person. And I think we talked on Twitter for a bit, and then we're like, oh, you know what? This is annoying. Why don't we talk on Discord? And then I think I was playing a game with Gwen. I think it was Borderlands 3.
Yeah, that
And
was our first game together.
Yeah, and I was like, hey, you know it would be fun to add another person to this? I got this friend named Blue. we should invite her, see if she wants to play, and then you did.
I totally did not spend a ridiculous amount of time trying to get your two's attention while you were playing.
Oh yeah, no, it's not like you were constantly sending us messages or asking, "Hey, can I play?"
No, I wasn't actually. It was whenever you two would start playing Borderlands, I would conveniently also be loading up Borderlands.
Dork.
And then I would play until like either what didn't happen, which was you two invite me.
Uh-huh. You're a dork. You know that, right? Bianca games the system. Hi, Witch. Yeah, she gamed the system.
I didn't game it very well.
No, but she played the long con.
It took months.
Yeah. Where they want to see how much they bother you. It's a bit of both. Bianca, you were so desperate, it's adorable.
Oh, I am incredibly desperate.
You want to talk about how desperate you were, sweetheart?
You're adorable.
What do you mean?
Remember you trying to flirt with me when we first met?
That was not... I was not fully in my right mind. I was not I was not like sure what I was doing. Because at the time I fully internalized it as a fucking joke.
Mm-hmm.
It was not.
It was not. It was not a joke. And for like a good few months you were hitting on me. And I think I had to take you aside and be like, stop it.
Yeah, just casually bring it up like, if you two are ever interested, poly as a thing.
A long time ago. Yeah, Bianca equal dork, it's true. So I shut her down, like, no, Bianca. And then years later, I was like, hey, Bianca.
I got these feelings.
I got this feeling. Lonely. Here's the thing. Neither of us were lonely. I had Gwen. Bianca had Peepaw. We weren't lonely.
We weren't lonely. We were just also like...
We found somebody we really get along with. Yeah. Like, it took a while. 3 years.
And so she came
I don't think we could properly, like, actually explain just how close we were.
Did you bring your mom on? No, she calls me mommy. Hi, Marin.
Huh? What?
I shut you down, huh?
I don't know what's being said.
Marin thinks you're my mom.
I'm not your mom.
No, I'm your mom.
Uh-huh.
I'm your sugar mommy.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Listen, Image, listen. She's into it.
I've done art.
See? Yeah, no. Bianca played the long con, and she was like, alright, I still have feelings. I'm just gonna keep this deep down inside.
Ashley 13 smug now, that's an image.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I realized real early that I had feelings for you. And it wasn't just for you. I had fucking feelings for both of you.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, well, they're dating. They're not interested in a poly. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna bury those, and those will never see the light of day again. And then Bittles is like, I have the shovel here, and I want to dig something up.
You know that thing you got rid of? Let's bring it back. By the time you two are flirting a lot through your character, so I wasn't too surprised when you came to me asking about that. Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. Love size difference relationships. Every relationship I've ever had has been a size difference. I'm fucking small. And so is she.
A
What?
masquerade to have
You mean I'm
signed different
small?
relationships.
That's not what I said. Tried to keep it secret, and my dumbass was like, "Y'all are dating now, aren't you?" We didn't try to keep it secret. We just were trying to figure out how to tell people.
Yeah, we were testing the waters for a bit, and then I was happy, so I sent out a message, and our ever so lovely girl Gwen is like, "I'm also happy. I'm gonna say something incriminating and just put it out there."
Yeah.
And Rita was like, "Hey, y'all dating?"
And yeah, Rita, you thought it was just Gwen and Bianca that were dating. Like, I got left out. It was great.
Well, that's the funny thing about polys. They can be weirdly structured no matter what.
Yeah. But this is
I
This
was
is how it
sick
is.
of waiting.
Hi,
Yeah.
Kobe. How you doing? This is mutual love all around, evenly spread. Gotta spread rumors that Bittles like 2 feet tall. It's close.
You were sick of waiting, then you should have just made the leap, took the chance, said the say.
Yeah. They weren't with one another. Or just spent so much time together you fell hard. It's true. Thankfully, we don't need a spreadsheet. We just all love each other.
Yes.
We're gonna sleep in a big pile like hamsters.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, going back to it, like, Bianca and I met on Twitter, and we just, like, quickly became friends. We just really hit it off. And it came to the point, like, we kept just, like, sending each other ideas. And then, I think I was thinking about streaming, and you talked to me about VTubers.
And this is why people carry spreadsheets around.
I don't. That's the thing. I didn't know shit about VTubers. Like, when I started streaming, I was just like, "Oh, that's a really cute idea to have your character on the screen talking while you play."
Exactly. That's right, Noel.
And I was like, "Well, I'm gonna do that." And then you started streaming. You're like, "Oh, well, there's this. It's like a whole VTuber community. It's a whole thing." I was like, "Oh, what, really?"
Yeah. It was great. We made so many friends. Some of which are still
We did.
around.
I'm glad they are.
Yeah.
Some of them, apparently, I didn't have friend on Discord. Thank you for accepting my friend request, Marin.
Was this recently?
I sent it out this morning because I didn't have them. I didn't have them on my friends list, apparently.
Oh,
I'm
I
so
gotta check.
bad. I'm so bad about making sure I have people on my fucking friends list.
Uh-oh. Hey, Marin. I don't think we're friends either, Marin.
Alan, I got a ping on Discord like, "Hey," from like Marin server. It's like, "Hey, they're doing this thing." I was like, "Huh." They're not on my friends list.
Yeah, right? It's weird. I was just thinking about that too. It's like, I wanted to do stuff with Marin. Why have I never done that? Oh, I don't have them on Discord.
I'm just so bad about like checking if I have my friends actually friended
Yeah.
everywhere.
No, I get that. I was so bad at that. I asked Bianca to follow me on TikTok so I could send her stuff. She said, "Okay, I'll accept your request," and did not enter for 7 months.
No, not on Discord.
Also,
And
hi,
Bittles and I
Axel.
in the giveaway.
If you did, exclamation point, enter, you're in. Yeah, you're in. They're friendly because you talk to them in the same servers. That or I talk on, like, that's the wrong thing to close. Talk to them on, like, Twitter or something. Also, I want to bring that up. Thank you, Rita. If I don't follow you on TikTok, that's not because I don't want to. My TikTok is still broken, and I can't follow anybody.
You can
Despite,
post now, at least.
yeah, and I'm doing pretty well. Nearly 1,000 followers on TikTok, but still, I really wish I could follow people. Yeah, her account got frozen. Funnily enough, I can still post and reply and all that. I just can't follow. So I worry that people who don't know that just see me as some asshole on TikTok who doesn't follow anyone. It's like, no, I want to follow you. I can't.
Probably put in your Discord, in your TikTok description that you can't follow people.
Yeah, a lot of people
I don't have any room
realize
left.
they are unfriended cause you can
The bio
talk
for
to them in
TikTok
the
is
same
very
servers.
small.
It is. It's a fucking phone app.
It's stupid. Support say anything? They don't respond to me. Which sucks. They're thinking about reaching out to them on Twitter, because apparently if you bitch and complain on Twitter, you might actually get some information. But you know, that I'm not the kind of girl to complain. I'm very not rocking the boat or anything. I don't want anyone to get upset. I just want to be
What
able
are
to
you
fucking
talking
follow my
about?
friends. It's sarcasm, you twit. Fucking Nimrod. Yeah. Also, TikTok and YouTube have been fun. Because I don't know why. My stuff's been doing really good on YouTube. Like, genuinely, I don't know what I'm doing.
I've not heard of
My stuff's been
TikTok
doing pretty
being
okay,
broken
too, and
in
all
that
I've been
way.
doing is
Another one on the
VODs.
list of
Yeah.
many ways TikTok is busted.
Like, I think a few people have seen it. That Snakes Can Fly clip I posted. 2,000 views. Not bad. Not bad for YouTube. I'm curious now, my TikTok. Like, I posted something today for Repo. Already at 200 views. I posted like 2 hours ago. Shorts got boosted last month. Oh, that explains it. That explains it. Hey, I'm not gonna complain. It's free advertising. Also,
Yeah, boosted. What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. Maybe they're better in the algorithm? Genuinely, if you want to grow as a streamer and content creator, make sure you're putting stuff on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram. I don't understand Instagram. I don't know the
I
point
tried
of it.
it. I tried
Yeah,
it and I just
completely
didn't like it.
changed
Like,
how they read in the algorithm.
I don't get the point of it. All I see is people just posting like selfies and shit. It's like, I don't care. I don't care. Can't believe Bittles made 2,000 YouTube accounts. Listen, not a crime to have burner accounts. It's not a crime. Instagram is for normies who miss Facebook. God, I haven't been on Facebook in years. I lost my password. I'm never going back. I'm kind of surprised Facebook's still a thing.
I tried to check on it and it's like I don't know my login.
No, me either. That is gone. Ah. Yeah. Bianca's been a very good friend for the last few years, and I'm excited to see what we do together.
Made the K YouTube accounts Kappa.
Because, like I talked about it when Gwen was here, Bianca and I have a big plan for like a YouTube channel that we're going to do together. And it's going to be really fun. Ain't that right, B?
Absolutely. I'm real fucking excited for it.
Yeah. We're looking into stuff. We need to find some stylized modelers, you know, for a good price. It's going to be great. There's also filling a niche that has a really low bar for some reason. So hopefully it's going to do really well.
It should. It has a low bar.
Yeah. We talked about it, and not publicly, but like we talked about it recently. Making things out of spite. This is not that, but it's more, we've looked around the market, I think that's the right way to phrase it, and wow, it's a really low bar for success. We can do way better.
I miss when Twitter was a decently place to advertise.
We could do way better. So, we're going to. So when Twitter was a decent place to advertise. I get you. It just keeps getting worse day by day. Like, genuinely, a couple of weeks ago, I was tempted to buy that, like, Twitter Blue shit. Because I was like, I really want to start working on advertising.
You just never do.
No, I feel like I'd lose a lot more respect than what I'd gain.
There's no respect to gain.
Exactly. You guys aren't doing the Game Grumps format? No. I like that when we said there's a very low bar, you assumed Game Grumps.
Immediately went to Game Grumps. As you should.
Oh my god, I love that. I love that so much, Botnik. No, we're not doing a Game Grumps thing.
I'm
We will
assuming you guys
probably
aren't
play
doing the
some
Game Grumps
games.
format.
But it's primarily going to be more of a reading thing, which, you know, we both have amazing voices to listen to. You guys have told us that. So, that'll be fun. Again, it's just, we're finding people because there's aspects of this we can't do on our own. And, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Checking for the stray swings again. Listen. I'm not a fan of Game Grumps. That's not a secret. I can still respect what they've done. They have made a very successful channel playing video games and being weirdos. I can respect that. Even if I don't like the hosts themselves, I can respect what they do. We see the hammer.
Yamala, 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 yamala.
There you go.
Keep my mouth shut.
About Game Grumps or my hammer?
About Game Grumps. Your hammer's great.
Yeah. Get off my ass and learn how to put stuff together on YouTube. It's surprisingly easy. Hi, Party Cat. How you doing? Thank you. And to BRB. No worries. Welcome back, Eddie. But thank you, Cat. I appreciate it. Shorts are actually very easy. The hardest part is editing. And even then, there's like DaVinci is a great cheap, free. I should say, it's not cheap, it's free editing software. And if you want to make a short, you're looking at like 10 to 20 seconds. That's not that much editing. Granted, I'm not an editor, so I don't know, but you can do well. It's great advertising.
Maestro, please.
Hey, Zyber, how you doing, buds? Welcome in. We are almost ready to open up the question segment.
Is good. They just kind of wasted it over
That
the
far
years.
already? God damn.
Yeah, it's been a half hour. It's
God
been a
damn.
half hour already. Right? It's impressive. Oh, it's nice. You just woke up? I didn't. I don't know. I thought there was going to be more to that. Time flies when you're with
You
someone
just
you love.
woke
It's
up?
true.
Not me.
Wow, going to bed? Not me. I'm staying up forever.
Yeah, this is the part where I tell my wife I was up all night.
You weren't really, were you?
No.
Okay, good.
I wanted to be awake so I could watch the stream.
And I appreciate that. Thank you. Making edits look good and adding things to, make it funny or just feel intimidating. I mean, I feel like you could ask in our server for advice. We have a lot of editors in there. We have a lot of editors in the server.
I just woke up nuts.
Okay. The Ask Us a Question is now open. As well, if you're looking for something that's a bit more user-friendly, I've looked into it a bit. There's CapCut, which is great for making TikToks. It is free for basic stuff, and you pay like a little bit for more advanced stuff, but it's very user-friendly. It's a lot of drag and drop, which is really what I wish editing was more like, because I'm trying to learn it too, and God, it's a bitch.
Yeah, the only thing about CapCut is I think CapCut is that it has like a, what are they called? Branding on it.
Yeah, apparently you can pay like a few bucks to get rid of that. which makes sense. Yeah, that's a fair part too, Nick. Remember, if you see like big people editing their stuff,
True, I
a lot of
tried to
times they
completely
have an editor.
brain-farted on that one and forgot
So-
how hey, I'm in a server full of talented people. Maybe someone knows
They have
something.
someone dedicated to making their content look good. Someone whose entire job is to make the content look good. Hell, there's some creators that have no idea how to do any of the behind the scenes stuff. Because they are the face. They're the entertainment part of it. They leave all of that behind the scenes stuff to their teams. And God, I wish I could be one of them. I really wish I could be one of them. I would love to just be the entertainment part. No, exactly. Shout out to editors. In fact, you know what? Do I have this set up yet? I do. Everyone, go follow my editor, Nia, an absolute sweetheart. Oh, this is a fun one. Mostly because I think you have a good answer for this. So, our first question of your segment. If you were to rebrand and couldn't
How to
choose
be
the same
face
genre
and
slash
not the entire
style,
crew see.
your current persona, what would you choose to be?
I'd be a D&D streamer, I think.
Yeah, I think I'd be just kind of like a goth girl. I know you said like couldn't be the same genre style. It's like I've never considered Bill's goth. Some people apparently do. But I would just be like a really pale goth girl with like a cadet cap on. Maybe like a black tank top or some shit. A lot of piercings.
Probably just be me.
Yeah.
The me behind me.
Yeah. You're a goth VTuber. You play yourself. I'm not a goth VTuber, am I? I don't think I am.
Yo in the
I don't
pod,
think so.
yo in the pod, yo in the pod, yo in the pod, yo in the
But
pod.
yeah, I guess like if I was forced to rebrand, I would just be a goth girl. And I know that's not the most creative or distinct or anything, but I wouldn't do like one of those. I was gonna say the wrong word. What's the Japanese word for the goth? It has like lolly in it.
Goth Lolita.
Lolita, that's it. Like, I wouldn't want to do that shit. Lolita, it's Russian? I always hear it with
Yeah.
Japanese stuff. Oh.
The Japanese stuff is a much worse thing.
Oh. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Russian version, I guess. I don't know. I see a lot of goth characters, especially in the VTuber sphere, that are like goth Lolita. I really hope I'm still saying, you know what I mean. I don't want to be that.
You're saying it right. It's just the one you're thinking of is a much worse one. That's
Yeah.
not Lolita.
Lolita
Fair.
is
Hi,
Russian.
1980. How you doing, buds? Main character falls in love with an underage. Okay, yeah, nope. I fucking love gothic Lolita. Funnily enough, I was saying I wouldn't want to do that. I'm not I'm against the Lolita part. I'm not against that like style, but it's not me. I don't want to be like a frou-frou dress puffy thing. No, I'm like the Americanized goth. I love those big boots, bracelets, piercings, all that shit. That's my flavor. Goth mommy milkers? No. What about you, sweetie?
Nah.
No, what would you do? Not the mommy milkers.
What do you want to do? I would just do me.
Okay, describe that.
What's that one
What
mean?
does that mean?
Mommy milkers.
The fuck am I actually? Holy fuck.
I mean, you don't need a label. What would your design look like? You don't need labels. femme lumberjack. How about that?
Sure, that works.
A lot of plaid. Probably with a nose ring. Probably a little crown.
God, it is a lumberjack. I have an axe and everything.
You're a femme lumberjack.
God damn it.
Congratulations. How does that make you feel, sweetie?
Like I'm on the verge of a crisis.
Why? There's nothing wrong with being a femjack.
Don't call it
Yo-Maries.
Why can't I call it a femjack?
That's not as endearing as you think it sounds.
A femme lumberjack D&D podcast. Oh, what would you call it? Lumber rolls? Log roll! You would call it the fucking log roll! Come on, that's good! No, log roll! That's so good! Most visit themselves chopping wood for thousands to go, hey, you can do that to me. Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to chop wood, sweetie?
No, I'm good. I've chopped wood. It's tiring.
Fair. What if instead of vintage cloud Vtuber, you was a vintage furry? No. I respect the furry community. I have a lot of friends in it. I don't want to be a furry. I can't draw animals.
You will be.
Yes, so good.
What?
I have a picture in the works.
What? No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Lumberjanes? That's a good one, too. I wouldn't fit in, though. I'm too small to be a lumberjack. Lumberjane. Wife assigned persona. Now I'm scared. What are you doing?
Well, you can't know. It's not
I would
fun
like-
if I tell you ahead of time.
Okay.
Just be
Okay.
excited about pretty little you.
What? Did you call me?
Nothing, don't worry.
Because I thought you said mutant. That's why I'm asking. I thought you called me a little mutant.
No, that just sounds too mean. I couldn't do that.
Mascot
Never.
founded.
Tiny Bill's
What do
with
you mean?
comically oversized axe. We could make it happen. Also, the question is now available if anyone has something else they want to ask Bianca and I. I have thought about getting a spider costume for like Halloween. I might talk to Joe Berg about getting that. Because I think that could be funny. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle persona. No. That would be Bianca. She already ate the pizza.
Not terrible.
Do you want to be?
No.
Why not?
Life as a turtle sounds insufferable.
You could stink.
Literally, like, you could throw a fucking dart on a dartboard of animals, and whatever you land on will just fucking stink. There is...
It's true.
Fuck do you mean you can stink?
Yeah, you get
It's
to
more
eat
like
pizza.
you will stink.
I am back, hi Bianca.
You can live underground ninjutsu. Also, yeah, you've actively said that your persona's a skunk. You stinky
Yeah.
bitch. You need my life as a teenage robot persona? Funnily enough, Robo Bittles used to be a thing. Oh, am I even gonna have this saved anywhere? While we wait for the question, I'm gonna see if I can find this anywhere. This is gonna be old art. I might not even have this anymore. Yeah, this is gonna be old. I don't even know if I have this stuff anymore. I really hope I do. I liked Robo Bills. Oh, of course, I don't have anything named properly. I have something called Ernest. I don't want to open this.
Bittles,
you.
you need my life as a
I'm
teenage
afraid of
robot
birds that you
persona.
have named. Ernest.
Me too. I'm not opening it. The boss has a personal robot. I could. Yeah. Oh.
You're cute, bitch.
Okay, Cameron, what the fuck is this question? I'm gonna put this in and then read it. If you're walking on the ice cream at 5 ounces per toaster and your bicycle loses a sock, how much gravy will you need to repaint your hamster? 6.
Sure.
6. No, Blight, it doesn't. Then you have something for a RoboQuest stream? That was a piece of art made by the amazing anime show fan. It is... Do I have that old thumbnail? Cause Eddie, absolute sweetheart.
Trick question, you dunked the hamster.
Made Bianca, I think you commissioned it?
I did.
Robot Bianca. And Eddie was like, hey, do you want me to add more to this? So you were like, hey, what about Robot Bittles? So they did.
They did, and it looks great.
Hey, look at this. Look at us, we're freaks. Look how cool these look. And look, Eddie didn't put earrings on me. Poor Eddie. I keep making fun of him for drawing me wrong. It's fine. It's funny. Funny. Oh. Oh. But yeah, no, there's been a few different versions of us over the years at this point.
Yeah.
Like, there was Robot. There was Goose. There was the bird version of us, where apparently I immediately recognized both species. That was a weird feeling. It's like, let me see if I can find that one, because it's really well done. And of course, it's from Eddie, because a lot of our fan art is from Eddie. Whoa, it's a big one. It's also really ironic that you were made into a Canadian goose while I was a chickadee, even though you're not Canadian. It was really weird. But I loved it.
I'll be Canadian.
Yeah, as soon as you do a test.
Because man, you gotta do a test.
Yeah. Holy moly, right? It looks good. Woo.
Yes, I love these.
I'm just a tiny little bird with big, thick legs.
Thickums.
It's true. There's a test, apparently. Yeah, good luck, Gwen. Apparently, there is a test you have to do to immigrate. So that's stupid. We need Borzoi... I think I'm saying that right? Borzoi Bianca to go with Pug Bittles. No, we don't. We really don't. We really don't. What if Puppet Bittles? That's in the works. That was actually something I was going to be working on for TwitchCon. But I won't be going to TwitchCon this year. For a lot of reasons. But I did want to have Puppet Bittles so I could walk around the convention and people could take selfies
Just
with
in
me.
it for the fun of it. Plus, who's the spider lady?
I'm glad you're not going, because I really wanted to go with you.
It's fine, sweetie. Also, Spider Lady? You mean Bianca?
Huh?
Bianca's not a spider.
I was gonna make like a spider sound, but I don't know what spiders make.
They don't make noises. Hi,
They
Eric.
purr.
What?
Spiders purr.
Why?
No clue.
Huh.
But they snore and they purr.
That's weird. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Pug Bittles, April Fool's, Nintendo. That's so much time. That's so much time to plan an April Fool's joke. I like it. Yeah, are you messing with us? Do spiders actually purr?
Spiders purr.
Huh. That's...
And throw y'all.
I don't like
I
how
know a lot about
someone figured
spiders
that out.
because I know a lot about spiders because people fucking hate spiders.
That's very fair. All right, next question. It's a fun one. If you could have the chance to live in any fictional world, cartoon, or game, where would you live? I want to live in Baki, Japan. Just so I can watch all the fights happening. I think that would be awesome.
You know what? Same, because I want to fight.
Fair. Yeah. I want to live in the Japan version of Baki. Just so I can watch, like, Yujiro stop an earthquake with his fist. I want to see that stupidity firsthand. I want that. That's what I want in my life.
Ask Miss Smokey.
The Japan version of Baki. No, that makes sense what I say, because it's a different version of Japan. Baki canonically takes place in West Virginia. No, it doesn't. Fuck you. You're not gonna fucking gaslight me into thinking you're right. In that anime called One Punch Man? No, look up Baki. It is stupid. There is a character, Yujiro Hanma, who punches the ground and stops an earthquake. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. Hi, Bard. How you doing, Buzz? Thank you for the anniversary wishes. I really appreciate it. Wait. Hey, I guess, unfortunately, there's not much discussion. But yeah, I guess we just go to, like, Baki, Japan. Just so we could watch and be in the fights.
The Japan version of
It's no secret. I love fighting.
It's true.
I just don't have the ability to fight anyone because everyone throws a fit.
And they should be throwing fits.
They
Fists.
should be throwing fists.
God damn it. If I win the giveaway, I want you to draw yourself and Bianca in the Baki art style, kissing like Jack Han and Pickles. Maybe. Yujiro Hama, the proclaimed world's strongest creature. It's not self-proclaimed. Everyone else says he's the world's strongest creature and he proves it. It's stupid. You'll do that for free? I accept this, Red, please. Go up and fight random people? Yeah, turn them into just a head with a neck.
Baki is wild as an anime. You
I
just
love
gotta
the
leave
edits,
your
too.
thought process at the door
I
before
love the
watching
edits to
metal.
Baki stuff, like the guy getting mutilated into just a head. It's great.
The little chicken nugget.
Yeah, that guy. Like, genuinely, if you have Discord open right now, anyone, go into the gift section and just type in Baki, B-A-K-I. You're gonna see some shit. That is the best way I can say to advertise Baki. Go to the gift section and look it up. You will see some shit. Yeah, anything that isn't pure testosterone is a woman to him. It's marvelous. Yeah, I'm looking at some of these. It's insanity. I will say, if excessive muscle grosses you out, maybe don't look at that. Because that's all Baki is. It is excessive muscle.
There's literally a guy who is a meatball of muscle, who his entire thing is that whenever he's ready to actually fight, he becomes more of a meatball of muscle.
It's true. Baki boys are beefy. They are. It's funny. We watched Baki. And the very first season, the one from like the 90s or early 2000s, it's much more toned down. They get way beefier. They get real big. It also follows the story of a sweet little ginger boy who ate teeth. He recovered
that
all of his
kiss.
muscle mass dreaming of swimming.
And then that kiss that we discussed, where one of them ate the other's teeth.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of teeth eating.
Yeah, surprisingly. Yeah, that there is just a living
There was a scene
caveman.
where Yujiro drinks a whole bottle of scotch, and one of the comments say liver cancer doesn't infect Yujiro. He
Also,
infects
just
the
to
liver
do a
cancer.
very slight rewind, I have found a picture of one of your robot gal.
Oh! Of course, it's a fucking swimsuit meme version.
I have been looking through, and you have posted so little about this character.
Yeah. I don't know, she hasn't been popular for a bit. I should bring her back.
I mean, even when she was popular, you posted so nothing of her, like,
Yeah.
anywhere.
Baki is a show where once the main character had sex, he became 10 times more powerful. You're not wrong. You should be, but you're not. So I'm gonna bring this girl up. I want to bring her back. I might bring her back with the next update.
Yep.
Where is she? Here. It's gonna be on the left side. Is that not Chainsaw Man? A lot of anime just involves having sex and getting stronger. It's weird.
Baki is slightly like
yeah.
Crazy
Also-
JoJo's Bizarre
Also, Baki's
Adventure.
just like fundamentally better than Chainsaw Man, and frankly.
Okay, we're not gonna get into that. But yeah, this was actually originally what my VTuber design was gonna be. I was gonna be a little robot clown. But then I was like, you know what? I like rubber hose. I'm gonna be a little black and white weirdo. If I get extra money, I might make Bittles into a model. Because I do like her design. Plus, I think the mouth would be fun, because it would just open and close. It doesn't need actual lip sync. But like, the transparent midsection. This was for a, this is not her outfit. This was for a swimsuit meme that was popular on Twitter at the time.
Yeah.
So I decided, like, I'm going to do it with my robot character, because they have nothing to show.
Cute.
Like a wooden puppet doll? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, she's a sweetheart, and I might bring her back. Hi, Sketty, how you doing? We have our next question from Knight. When Bianca moves to Canada, what is the first thing you're going to do with her and Peepaw? Get them food. Like, I've already promised I'm getting Bianca the best pepperoni pizza I can find, and Peepaw, I think, wanted I was gonna say sewage. Sushi.
You're gonna make me cry.
What? From getting you a pizza?
The best pizza around.
The best pizza I can find, yeah.
Yeah, it makes me happy.
I'm gonna say Baki training. Listen, if Bianca wants to take up some boxing, I'll gladly pay for it.
Like a wooden doll puppet.
But no, I've got a pizza place I absolutely adore, so I want to get her a pepperoni pizza from there, and then I gotta figure out where the fuck I can get sushi, because I don't buy sushi. I don't know where to get anything like sushi or fish related. I don't do that stuff. Bittles the muscle mommy. It's true. You taking her favorite food in mind, getting some for her is... Yeah, I said I wanted to. Wanna try homemade? I'm not making sushi. I don't want my house to fucking reek of fish.
Please, no.
Yeah, I don't like sushi. And I know, oh, you could make like beef or chicken or anything like that. It's like, I don't like sushi. I don't like the smell, I don't like the taste, texture, any of that. But Peepaw does, so I'm gonna make an exception and bring sushi into my house.
Bittles about to be 10x stronger,
Into my
Triaco.
It's my house, I pay the rent. My landlord's house, but I live here. Listen, if I piss on the floor, it's my property.
Noted.
Avocado rolls are so good. Ugh, I don't like avocado.
I don't like rolls or avocado.
That's not true. You like my rolls.
I do like your rolls. I like rolls. I lied about the rolls part.
Yeah. The Pizza Hut pepperoni pizza and the breadsticks. You're a Papa John's girl, weren't you? Now you're... Or were you Little Caesars and you moved to Papa John?
I was Little Caesars, went to Papa John's, then I moved to Domino's.
Ah.
Because Papa John's, for some reason, every time I move to a pizza, they immediately change something in their pizza, and it fucks with me.
That makes sense.
I like shrimp
Yeah.
sushi.
What do you think on Mexican Coca-Cola? Never had it. We don't get a lot of stuff from Mexico up where I live. I'm in northern Canada. That's a bitch and a half to ship, so they don't bother. But candy sushi.
That sounds vile.
Yeah, like saying Rice Krispies, candy fish, and fruit by the foot, a small amount of Twizzler. That's way too much sugar. That would hurt my teeth. Like-
I feel like you can only have like half of that.
Yeah, no. I have very sensitive teeth. I could not. Like that would just destroy my teeth. I don't like sushi. You can keep asking what about blank sushi? I don't like sushi. I don't like fish.
Things that come from the fucking water, fuck it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
I can't do it. What about sushi pizza? Is that just rolling a pizza up?
At Ghost
No,
I've tried it.
fucking sushi on it.
Canada already uses cane sugar in Coke, not corn syrup.
Either way, I'm not a sushi person. You don't like shrimp either? No. That's my own fault. I ruined shrimp for myself. Like the first time I moved out, I was like, I can just buy whatever I want. So I bought like a huge shrimp ring for myself, and I ate it in one sitting, and I made myself horribly, horribly sick. And I just haven't had any desire to have shrimp in years. Plus, I don't know. I've gotten into my brain that like shrimp, crabs, lobster, all that shit, those are just sea bugs. I don't want to eat bugs. I don't want to eat bugs. Doesn't sound very shrimple. Okay. You guys are just trying to make shrimp puns now, huh?
Jesus Christ.
It's great. It's fun.
I like sushi usually,
but yeah,
but
going
I
back to the
can't
question,
eat too much
I'm gonna get them
because
some
my
good
body
food.
does not enjoy fish texture.
Chances are when they get here, they're gonna be tired. So I'm gonna let them like sleep in my bed. And while they're sleeping, I'm gonna go out and get them food. Yeah.
I'm gonna kiss her, then I will find a place to set up my computer.
Yeah. Breakfast in bed? No, it's probably gonna be like in the evening. We've actually been planning out the route. Chances are they're gonna get here in like the afternoon, evening. If they got here in the morning,
Yeah.
that'd be great, but that would require driving through the night.
We're aiming for to arrive on a Monday as early as possible.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially, it kind of accidentally worked out because of the whole test you guys have to do. You're gonna be missing Canada
Like
Day
Solomon
weekend,
Grundy.
which is good because that is a horrible
fuck.
weekend to drive. Bianca
Thank
sleeps
God.
whipped cream on her hand, tickle nose. No, she's in my bed. I'm not gonna mess up my bed.
More
but yeah.
likely, that whipped cream will end up on her,
Yeah.
not on me.
Plus, I'm pretty sure Bianca's fight or flight is always fight. So I'm not taking
Yes.
that risk.
It is.
Get her a dog bed. You joke, I'd love one. I would sleep in a dog bed,
You would hang out on a dog bed.
right? house full of people who will take a swing. No, I'm the same way. Like, you try to touch me in my sleep, I'm gonna swing at you. It might not be a fist. Like, I might just try to slap you, but I'm gonna swing. There's human-sized dog beds? I want one!
Try
Like Mr. Peanut Butter! We could be like Mr. Peanut Butter and Diane, except better.
Yeah, not completely pieces of shit.
Yeah. Here's the thing, I'm short. I could, if we get a big enough dog bed, I could just sleep in that. I could sleep at the foot of the bed while you and Peepaw have my mattress. That's why we call you a pug. Pugs don't sleep in dog beds. They get suction cup to the wall. That's how it works.
You huck them at the wall and hope they stick.
Is your bed gonna fit you 3 at once? No. Thankfully, I have my... I'm so fortunate. I never threw out my old mattress. Like, the original mattress I had when I moved in. So I'm just gonna put that in the living room. Yeah. Very fortunate that I never threw out my
Actually, maybe
original
that's
mattress.
personal.
You guys get to sleep on my, like, really good spring bed. I'm sleeping on, like, a camping mattress.
Why?
Because I'm not sleeping on the floor. Duh. What? Also, I overheat.
Don't put yourself out because of it.
I will.
Or I'll get mad. I will get mad.
I know you will. But I
I'll
will.
get grrr.
Oh, it's such a sweet little puppy.
I'll get you.
Yeah, what are you gonna get me?
A hug, a kiss, lots.
Bitch. You've been
Bitch.
aching to sleep on the bathroom floor. Listen. Yes, kind of. I don't want to...
You are not.
What?
You are not sleeping on the fucking bathroom floor
Why not?
because we're there.
What
no.
if I sleep in the tub?
No.
What if you go to take a piss in the middle of the night
I love the
and you just
floor.
see me
It's
in the
hella
tub?
comfy, Casmus
sleeping.
Smoke.
I'll be upset.
Hi. It's comfy. Do you know how cozy it is to sleep in the bathtub?
Yes.
So you understand.
I understand, but I don't
Good.
want you doing it.
Why?
Because I want to find my wife in her bed.
Sleep hanging from the rafters like a true goth girl. Why don't you want to support me?
I swear to God, I found other Bittles, by the way, but Jesus Christ.
Oh, you found like the actual outfit?
I found the full one.
Well, thank you, sweetie. Thank you for looking. Oh,
I was
yeah.
trying to figure out where I could find it, and it would be on Twitter of all places.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, I want... I'm going to take like a quick detour on this because I'm curious.
Young Todd goes to
This would
pee
make a
at
great
Diane
VTuber model,
Bittles in a
right?
Bathtub. Piecing all by yourself, gorgeous.
Trying to make sure this fits. There. That's way bigger than it said. Thanks. Like, this would make a great VTuber model, right? Move it so it's not under question. Like, this
It
would
wouldn't be bad.
It'd be so fun. It'd be so unique. I don't think I've seen a robot VTuber or a robot clown VTuber. People think maybe I'll see about asking Joburg. That could be fun. That could be a fun one. But yeah,
As an alt model, it'd be fucking great.
yeah. Imagine Bianca having a balloon dog as a pet or a living whoopee cushion. Gee, if only you had somebody that could turn into anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Joburg. We were talking about how this would be a great model for you to make.
If only, if only.
Hi, Snap.
I think that would be a good model, and it is unique.
This is going to be our last question because I know I said I was going to do tabs today. I'm really overheating.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
Yeah, I am overheating. But again, thank you all for being here for the 3 years. Here is our last question. It's a very good one. I think we both have very interesting answers for this. Why clowns?
Ooh.
You just go woo woo.
I went, ooh.
Right? It's a
I don't
good
know
question.
I don't know if I do have a good answer for this.
I mean, you said it. There we go. You said it earlier when you were explaining like the blue clown ink stuff. You like clowns. Why?
I think they're cute.
What about them is cute?
I don't entirely know.
Fair enough. Oh, this looks weird when it's inverted. For me personally, I grew up with a lot of clown stuff. I grew up watching, the Big Comfy Couch, Lunette the Clown. When I was real little, had a bit of a crush on her. I tell this story a lot, and it sounds like something from, like, Batman from the Joker. When I was really little, my mom took me to a circus. It was a big circus that just came to town, and I was super excited. And when the clowns came out, I saw how happy my mom was. I saw how happy everyone in the audience was, laughing at this entertainer who was a clown. And it just really got in my head that, like, clowns make people happy. Clowns make people forget the bad stuff that's happening in their life, even for just a little bit. So
Because
I've
they
always
are
loved
legitimately
clowns.
cooler than hell.
And that's why I eventually became a clown. Real life, I became a clown. And when I started VTubing, I was like, I need to unmute myself. I don't know how I hit my microphone. Hopefully I didn't lose too much.
You had just clicked it whenever you were going into, like, the main reason.
Okay. I become a real clown, and when I started VTubing, I was like, I want to make people happy. I want to entertain people. I want to make them forget about their problems, even for just a little bit. What does that? Clowns. Clowns do that. So what am I going to be? I'm going to be a clown. And at the time, there weren't a whole lot of clown VTubers. But in the VTuber sphere, there were a lot of anime.
There is a
So I was
clown
like,
hotel in America.
what else do I
asterisk,
like?
Bittles, heavy
Rubber
breathing,
hose.
asterisk.
So I became a rubber hose clown. And I kind of built my whole aesthetic around it. I've got my whole theater. I've got my vaudeville. I've got Nita, who, despite popular belief, she's a rubber chicken. Full hearty laugh out of someone is the best feeling. Exactly. That's why I love making my audience laugh. I love making Bianca, Gwen, Peepaw, all of them laugh. Laughter is my payment. And I get paid in spades because of you all. Laughter is what makes me keep going. The Clown Motel here in America, you ever visit it? No, it's in America. Trying to spend as little time there as I can.
That is some of the corniest shit you've ever said, and it is so fucking cute.
Which part?
Our laughter being your payment, and I
Hotel
love it so
California
much.
It's true.
triathletes.
There is no
It is.
better payoff to like a joke or a bit or whatever than hearing people laugh at it. That is what I aim for. Playing Jester in D&D, best part of doing so is getting the other players to laugh with in-character shenanigans. I agree. That's part of the fun. Laughter is the best medicine for both the person laughing and the person making them laugh. And I love it. That's why I became a clown. Because clowns, in my mind, help people. And yeah. That's my reason for the clown motif. Do you have a reason, B?
I just think they're really cute.
Fair enough. That's very
You
fair,
heard it,
sweetie.
people subathons no more. We doing a laugh-a-thon.
It was gender affirming, I guess.
That's very interesting because I hear that a lot in the clown tuber community. There's a lot of transgender clown tubers. And they always describe it as clowns are like gender affirming. So weird. It's interesting, but weird. He gets people from the audience, does a boxing ring gag with the people and holds a Rocky moment. It's great. Consider it a compliment. You're not a clown, you're the whole circus. I'm a whole bakery.
Yeah.
Exactly. Hi, Looney. Hey, Looney. We gotta move Bianca for a second here. Hey, Looney, look what's on my shelf. Look what I got, Looney. Of
How's
course.
the Bittles stream going today?
I'll be more visible when I don't have guests. No worries, Dagny. Enjoy your lurk. Strange how many VTubers I know that are clown VTubers and all of them are trans. It's a very concurrent thing. It's very interesting. I don't hate it. It's just interesting. Yeah. So sweet, of course. I got my little trophy going over there. It's adorable and I love it. Yeah. I think your birthday's tomorrow. Happy early birthday, Sketty. I think this is the end of the stream. This is the end of the stream. You noticed the Furby? Thank you. It's scary. I think this is the end of the stream. Thank you all for being here for the 3-year anniversary.
One of the more notable things I had my Jess to do was kill an enemy with a grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh, that's breaking. Thank you, Bianca, for being here. Thank you, Gwen, for being here earlier. It really means the world to me.
Of course.
And I guess I'll see a lot of you next year for year 4. I am so excited. It's gonna go great. Last chance, I will say, to enter the raffle if you haven't already.
Yeah, the winner is rolled tonight, or what?
I'll probably roll it tonight. I've set it up so I can easily throw it into a wheel, so it'll be great.
Yes. No, I was very proud of you when I heard that you had that like automated like that.
Yeah. Results coming on stream?
No.
No. I will announce who it was on stream, but I'm not going to be rolling it on stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, just for simplicity's sake. Hearty congrats, thank you. And thank you genuinely to everyone that's been saying, like, I'm one of your favorites. I don't think you understand just how much that means to me. Because I try my best, and I'm glad that you all agree with that. I want to make you all proud. I want to keep doing this, and I want to keep having fun. And I hope I can continue to keep doing this. One of the greats. Oh, you guys are sweet talkers, huh?
They're telling the truth.
I guess. I have exactly who we're rating because it is their debut today. Climb my ranks. Now I sat here for stream shenanigans because I find myself laughing my ass off. Thank you, Witch. Can we
You
have
guys are
viewers?
so close to making me cry.
Yeah, no, I don't hate that you can
You
hear
are
it.
one of the greats, less than free.
I
my
am
girl, I
going
know.
to throw you all over to the amazing Bunny Junie, who is doing their debut today. They are... I don't know what they're doing, but it's their debut. Absolute favorite entertainer. You guys can't do this. You guys can't do this right now. I'm not gonna cry. Shut up. Shut up. I'm not gonna cry. But yeah, I'm gonna throw you all over to Junie. They're an absolute sweetheart. And I'm gonna go get some rest. Thank you all for coming out today. Have a marvelous day, and I will see you all tomorrow for... I don't know. I'll figure something out. But I will see you later. Goodbye, everybody.